I just wrote in my journal. Now I will recite it. You are a shadow, even in the part of the day where the sun peaks in the sky and sends down its brightest supply of light. You are there. Your presence lingers. You are potential ready to be harnessed, because it is in the shadows of my life that I do my evolving. Each boy is a new cocoon I crawl into for warmth and comfort and safety, and eventually I shed them, leaving us both freer than we were before, yet so condemned to the memory we are left prisoner to. I am in a shadow, but I have broken free from all the cocoons that band-aid me shut. I don't need your medicine anymore. All I need is to enjoy my health. I am a healthy, wholesome girl, and I don't need sex and validation the way I thought I did, the way I was told to want. I want something different now, to stop chasing that old high completely. I want to be a born-again virgin, mysterious and dark, with a hint of sweetness and a hunger behind her eyes. I want to be beautiful, but behind a pane of glass, so no one can touch me, and I can't hear their compliments and sentiments towards me, and the way I fix my soul toward an open road. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know how beautiful I am. I've been told once, and I'm letting that be confirmation enough. I don't need to feel how tight my skin is. I felt you once, and I remember feeling small and thin. Small and thin, like a ribbon or a string, like a thread or a tightrope or a typo or a twig. Small and thin, why is that what you want? I guess you're scared of big and wide. I guess you're scared of the big and wide this world has to offer. I bet you're afraid of fat girls. I bet you're afraid to let yourself go. You say you're a freak, but I know you're not, because then you'd be with me. You see, freaks are all I attract. The stars align when I meet a freak. The blonde, tall one, he's a freak, but still, there's a fear that festers, a timid kind of temptation that burns like a dying ember within him. He calls me when he feels his chance at the big life might die completely. My voice to him is like a gust of wind. My voice feeds his flame. My voice to him is oxygen when his supply is running low, when all hope succumbs to the jaded, broken edges of reality. They call me, and I reignite that spark, the one that's always hungry and often forgotten, the spark of childlike curiosity that lives in all of us. I ask the big questions. I always have, but they go silent when asked to answer. Within the moments of silence, I feel too much for any man. Any man my age, at least, because I tend to ask questions that make them go quiet from discomfort, and it is that silence that makes me feel alone. All of this is simply incompatible. Incompatibility, nothing more. I could never belong to you, and you never belonged to me. Even when I thought you had, it was just my silly little imagination playing tricks again. But you can't blame her when she's been trained to play games, trained to lure them in like a fish to bait. Her conquests dazzle in her light, but then they slip away and return to a world she's never belonged to. There, they are reminded of the impracticability. Her unshiftable nature will always serve down the gullet of their sad, little, hopeless, jaded, broken, safe, and careful lives. I'll never change. I'll never change. I'll always change, and that is my home, and that is my state. I'll never change, meaning I'll always change. That is my home, that is my state. Stay afraid, stay afraid. It helps me know when to pull away. It helps me change when you break the same off from a branch of my tree. It's pruning season. Soon I'll be light again. Soon I'll remember the taste of free.